Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another Brawlhalla stream. Now, today's stream may be a bit shorter. I'm on a little bit of a time crunch, but was gonna get some practice in. But yeah, so
online.
Let me get some practice in today. Welcome to day 2 of training. Yesterday was day 1. So yeah, we're gonna get straight to it. I left the tournament live stream, the link to the tournament live stream in the description, so when the time comes, yeah, just head on that way when the tournament's going, if I'm not streaming.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Here we go. I might not join Discord today. Again, on a little bit of a time crunch today, but maybe tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow is going to be probably my last day to actually train for the competition. It's gonna suck because I am underprepared right now. Before I started streaming, I was watching the EU tournament that happened recently, and it seems like people are on a very similar-ish skill level to me. But I'm not too good, but some of the people I saw in the tournament were pretty good. It is a stock-based. It is a stock-based amount of fights. Ooh, that was meaning if one character dies, then you have to swap out the next character, and if the next character dies, then you have to swap out the last character. And yeah, it's gonna be a pretty hectic Friday night. What is happening, everyone that is just getting in? Happy Wednesday. I had a pretty alright day. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hope everyone enjoyed my training video I did last night. Last night? Yeah. I did a training video last night, posted it to my channel, and last night I was doing wasn't doing too good. In the video I had 3 wins and 3 losses, which is a pretty alright standing in my opinion. Again, I'm not too terribly good at this game. Hello, Inkblob. Hello, everybody that's joining the stream right now. Talking about my statistics right now. While simultaneously getting my butt kicked by this dude right here. Ooh.
Player 2 wins.
Ooh, way to start the day. Also leveled up a lot last night. Leveled up a lot last night, so yeah.
Next.
I'll start in a second. Just gonna reply to someone real quick. Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. But, yeah, in case you missed it, I linked the tournament Twitch channel in, oh, great, in, the description, so yeah.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
This is gonna be a fun battle. Give me one of those right now. Thank you. This battle's gonna be a sad one. Oh. Whew. So currently in the tournament registration, there are 95 people registered, including myself, I think. So it's singles match, which is what I'm doing right now. Singles matches with 95 in the moment. Oh, it's gonna be fun. And I'm hoping that I don't get annihilated in the first round that I'm in. Because the bracket has not been made yet, and so I don't know who I'm competing against during honest. He got the weapon. Oh, oh. So according to the guys, the announcers in the tournament that I was watching, Orb is a relatively new character, and there's some more newer characters that I apparently missed, and I guess this one's one of them because he has the Orb, or his weapon is updated to have an Orb. I don't know.
Player 2 wins.
Alright, 2 losses right at the beginning. Alright. I will be right back. I had dinner going. So yeah, I will be right back. So hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Gonna take a short break from training to eat dinner. But while we're at it, let's check out the tournament that I was watching before I started the stream. Let's see. Oh wait. Alright. Let me get something going right here. Okay. Alright, there we go. So this is the Twitch channel that does the tournaments. This was the EU one they did a while back, not too long ago. This ad.
When you're inspired to make your house...
Yeah, cool, I don't care. Yeah, so I was watching this earlier, and these guys are kind of on the same skill level.
Mirage, we see very aggressive picks like Tories. We see a lot of fast, really lethal characters. But it looks like we have JK right now with the
Buffering.
Ren pick, and we have our boy 2D right here with the Ember pick as well. Now from what I remember, the 4 defense Ember was actually the worst stance for Ember because it had a higher knockback value. So that's gonna be what do you think about that, Lambo?
There we go.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because last week or so, Boomy premiered.
Skip forward slightly. It's kind of like the studying of my opponents.
On the ground, right? Do a dash into D-Light, and you will find yourself covering pretty much half to 3/4 of the entire stage, and it makes it very difficult for Zyder to decide when he's able to touch the ground. It's like playing the floor is lava.
That's right. The bow is such a unique weapon. It has not only like really up close spacing, but it also could be almost as oppressive and far away in terms of spacing as like a spear or even the axe. But it looks like we're now to the final stock between the two in match number 1. We have JK, Zyder 100, and Too Spooky for me going back and back right now on that final stock. But we do have JK being really oppressive in the air, on the ground with that axe. But it looks like Goody kind of struggling to find any sort of beginning of a string.
Yeah, and you has to be careful. So much damage from Zyder racked up already. Oh my goodness, the breakdance off the side with the slide charge, looking for that first KO. 2D finally getting a little bit of time to breathe to go ahead and pick up a weapon. Has Zyder unarmed, but as I say that, the weapon spawns. He needs to be careful here. Every hit from Zyder just hits that much harder.
And that's going to be the neutral air taking down 2D.
That's a mega oof right there,
Easy.
buddy boy.
Clean. Neutral sig. But you right.
Oh, was I wrong? God, it's been a little bit.
The neutral air. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
But instant legend swap to Koji. How you feel about that?
The Koji pick makes a lot of sense to me. You know, I feel that 2D's really comfortable with the bow pick. The Katars were just a little too up close for his comfortability. I think, side light with the sword will bring a lot of options with that mobility. And, Koji's down signature with the sword as well is going to just add a lot of spacing that I think the Ember pick was desperately losing.
Yeah, and the other thing is like when certain legends, or not even legends, but weapons rather, start to have some prominence in the meta, you always see certain legends resurface, right? There's always a if Lance is good, you see Vrax coming out the cut, and similarly, now that Bo is in a pretty good spot right now, we've been seeing Koji make a resurgence once again.
And I'm very happy about that. Koji's probably my favorite character in this whole entire game. He has such a good spacing of both weapons with the sword and the bow. You can play up close like Ember or far away like Hattori. It just works out so well. But with that being said, right now we have 2D holding down that weapon spawn really well, just kind of baiting it out, waiting to see if he should switch over to the sword or if JK is going to throw that weapon out, go for the axe. But no, we have a string going with the neutral signature taking down 2D's first stock. JK puts himself in a really good position before, but Blambo, we saw this last game too. 2D is definitely more than capable of bringing it back, lapping JK, or even more so. We just need to see that kind of less aggression coming out from him.
Absolutely, and that was almost a start right there. Down air to recovery, the tried and true, very strong potential KO option, but the kill boxes of Shipwreck Falls proving to make it a little bit more difficult for 2D to get this kill. Spoopy needs to find an answer. We've yet to see him have a chance to really play with the lead, and it shows. Finally, might be able to get the KO here if we can confirm the edge guard, but that weapon toss, not good enough, but that ground pound, definitely good enough.
Yeah, that was a really good save coming out from 2D there. I thought he was
These
gonna,
are the people
no offense to him, I thought he was
so
gonna mess it up really bad and lose that stock.
Like,
but no, JK looking for that weapon spawn right now, but
screwed.
2D's like, not happening today. This stage is mine. JK's gonna find that axe. He's gonna have to stay on towards the middle ground or the end of the stage. He doesn't have a ledge to play with, and 2D's gonna take full advantage of that with the sword, trying to keep him in the air. But no, the neutral sig misses. He goes for a down light into the recovery. Oh man.
Yeah, gets a good chunk of damage right there. And, once again, it's fairly close. Beautiful grab cancel side light coming out from Zyder. And there we go again, the D-light into recovery, trying to get the juggle started. Needs to watch the landing here. You can smell the fact that Zyder's fishing for something here. But once again, 2D finding the answer.
Yeah, it's a struggle between the two right now. Once they, even out again, it's hard for them to make a comeback. But 2D just barely making it back to the stage. Going for the down air and taking down JK. 2D finally taking that lap over JK. But it's not by much, though. A single breath from JK will take down 2D's second stock. But it's just a matter of actually getting that final hit.
Yeah, and he's looking for it. That Sarah, wow. Unarmed, punch to the face, get out of my stage. We have ourselves a tie game, looking to see 2D manage to pick up a weapon at some point, because Zyder with this axe has been oppressive. Look at the damage already on the screen.
Yeah, a lot of oppression coming out there. It's actually kind of stunning to see. Keep in mind, Shipwreck Falls, you have to play the ground game. You have to play that neutral game a lot. There's no ledge guarding pretty much at all on the stage, and when you do see it, it's very late into the stock. But 2D right now needs to capitalize on that more. He's got that bow, but JK's axe is just too good for it. He's trying to play towards the ledge of the stage. He has a faster sword. He doesn't have as many startup frames. He has to take advantage of this.
Has to be very careful about how he wants to bob and weave his way inside. Needs to be like an outfighter, like Mayweather, because the moment he gets too close, my man will be up in the face with the pick and roll. You do not want to deal with the damage of these fists. And as I say that, haymaker to the face, almost gets the conversion. Will Zyder close it out, or will 2D find the answer? Can he thread the needle?
I don't know. JK had the great opportunity to end that final stock right there, but was not able to capitalize on it. JK is ledge guarding as best as he can. 2D stuck, getting hit with the cider, down for the count. JK winning match number 2.
Yeah, man, and that's a little bit unfortunate for too spoopy for me, right? In that last scenario, we saw that he had attempted to kind of, was biding his time. He was jumping off the wall, retouching the wall, jumping off the wall, retouching the wall, looking for that moment. And he finally decided to commit to an option because he couldn't stay on the side of the stage forever and tried to air dodge in very quickly, but got caught on the lip of the stage, right? So he wasn't actually able to kind of phase through Zyder like he wanted. Instead, got caught by the Sayer. But I actually don't know, even if he was able to connect that full dodge, if he wasn't going to get hit anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest problem between the two, especially with that ledge guarding at the very end, like you mentioned, ledge guarding on Shipwreck Falls is just not a good idea, especially if you're not 100% comfortable with that. And I feel like that was kind of the whole gist of that last set was just uncomfortability. We saw at one point 2D bringing back overlapping JK in terms of stocks and health and all that fun stuff, right? But we just did not see that, forceful aggression coming out from him. Both players were so afraid to just get that final hit in. They did not want to overextend themselves, and they played it way too safe when they shouldn't have.
And now we have our next match. We have Knees, Rayman Knees, not even a pick Rayman, up against Tekken
okay.
PT. Now,
So, I gotta end the stream here. Sorry it was a bit short and I didn't get much training in, but I will keep training later today. Again, if you want to watch the tournament, then here is the channel Bagel Productions. They'll be streaming the tournament live when it's going down, and hopefully I will also be streaming the tournament as well from my point of view. But yep, sorry, gotta end the stream early, but thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy what little there was. Be sure to leave a like on the stream / video. Any comments or concerns or wishes of luck, comments below. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.